Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Not for Broadcast, which is the first game I am just recording and not broadcasting. I thought it would be fitting. I hope you agree. But we will be starting this first episode and releasing a new episode each night until the game is complete. I'm planning on doing this more in the future, so grab a snack, grab a warm blanket, take a hot shower before watching if you want, and just settle in for the night. We're gonna have some quality time together, or else. Full disclosure, I have played the first level of this game before, but the audio and quality wasn't that good, so I am going to replay it from the beginning. It is very loud on my end, but we're going to keep chugging on through. Again, the first episode, it's nothing much happens. It just introduces you to the game, so hasn't spoiled much story-wise. But this game is really cool. It's been on Steam. It's been something I've been wanting to get through for a while, and now that it's the weekend, I am going to start playing through it. Also, what I'm going to try and do is, because I play Among Us so much, I kind of do want to actually play other games, but I also do want to keep, creating that community place to go every night. So for now, I'm going to stick with Among Us each night, but I am going to record different games in my free time and play through those, and then release them in episodic segments throughout a week. I'll try and record like one game on the weekends, like record the game on a Sunday, edit the game on a Monday, and then release it like one episode a night for the week, or for 2 weeks, or however long it takes. And this is also just kind of testing around, seeing what video formats work, things like that. So when I am not streaming and you still want to do something, then you can watch these episodes and kind of, have something to curl up with a blanket, get some food, do all that. For some parts of this, I am going to talk over them just because I've tried playing this episode before. You can read the subtitles on the bottom. I've tried playing this episode before, and there is so much talking. Like, if I stayed quiet for all the talking in the game, then it would just be me being quiet, looking at the camera all serious like the whole time. So I am going to talk over them, and you can multitask. Also, Viper is now the first one to show me. Haha! You win. Viper, if you're seeing this, I got the recording slightly too late to put. I was gonna name my profile in this game after you, so I'll see if I can change my name later. It was Silence because I figured Silent would be appropriate since he is dead to us. Because he got a new job. Hope you're doing well, Silence. If you do see this, hello. I miss you. Hope you're doing well. I listened to the music. Oh, I was not paying attention to what he was telling me to do something. I thought this was just optional dialogue. I was not paying attention. Even though I played this episode before, I really was not paying attention. I think we have to turn all these on. Yeah. We got a fan. We can turn on the fan. Looks like we can overheat. Okay, I think we're all good. This is what I anticipate. This is what I assume the game is going to happen. We have this nice view of the window, and it's not really doing anything. I think this game is going to end in nuclear war. It is the 80s, the Cold War. I'm pretty sure it's going to be nuclear war, and we'll be broadcasting the end times. And I'll look outside, and there's a nuke. That's my guess for the end of the game. But yeah, you can pick these videos, and these are just advertisements. You put them in there. And you put them in. This is kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's a little bit, in that it's a sitting still, clicking button simulator with a phone guy. It's very Five Nights at Freddy's like, actually. And I feel like these are the developers of the game, but cake sale. Cake is a lie. Oh, was not paying attention. Okay. Okay. What button am I supposed to hit? I forgot what button I was supposed to hit, but Let's see. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna hope the ADHD. I don't know if I have ADHD or not, but if I do, I'm gonna have to use it to my advantage and manage many things at once. For one, I'm speaking to you. For two, I'm listening to this guy. For three, I'm supposed to actually play the game. So there's a lot of things going on at once, but I think that's the point of this game. It's just the goal of this game is not to pay attention to what everyone's saying, but to kind of just filter out things and have it be able to do something without focusing too much on one thing. So it's kind of like real life. You're just focusing on a lot of things. Boink. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Throw back to Jeremy. Alright, so we're going to get ready on the globe right there. What was I saying, though? Yeah, silence wherever you are on this good earth. I hope you are doing fine. I also hope this camera hasn't frozen, because if it does, you're just going to have a completely still picture of me the whole time. I'm not going to be able to check back and forth, because I don't really want to edit everything. Beautiful, I'm so good. If my camera does freeze, I'm just going to replace it with a green screen and then slap on, like, a puppy or a kitten or something. I'm just going to do that for the rest of the thing. Okay. So what we have to do is... What we have to do on the right is make sure it's not interfering with the broadcast, so you just have to move this thing on the right. And there we go. Also, Viper, if you're watching this. Cheers to you. Big shout out to Viper. Viper is the sponsor of today's episode. You can find Vipers wherever Vipers are sold. If you find a hole in the ground, stick your hand in it, especially if you are Australian, and you might find one has bitten onto you. But again, what I was planning on doing is watching through these series, and then just, releasing an episode a night. It's just kind of nice to have something to go back to in each night.
1 minute back, everybody.
There we go.
I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Ranker Snatch is running late. Oh, I thought I'd ask him about the election.
Personally, I wouldn't try to...
I love Johnny Ham sleeves, honestly.
Don't worry, ladies. Now you can have me, Johnny Hamsey, right there in your lounge.
Johnny!
Johnny!
Wicked. We made it to the first outbreak. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multi-cam sequence, because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting.
Okay.
A lot of it's down to
So what you do, you start out with these different cameras. You have to cut to the interesting segments. So you're basically just bouncing between the 4 cameras, making all the people happy. You're watching these little advertisements on the right. And our phone guy, I don't even know his name. It's probably something English like George or something of that nature. And my name is probably Harry. Last name Potter. Stan who's talking, no shot longer than 10 seconds, reaction shot no longer than 3 seconds. One thing I have noticed is it's a different, and what I originally did before live streaming was, I did a couple of Let's Plays. I never finished any of them, really. I can't believe, I finished, the only games I finished have been the ones I finished on stream. Like, I finished the original Subnautica on stream, and that was really fun. But I haven't really recorded a game and just released it, so that is what I'm doing.
Welcome back to the National Night.
Beautiful.
Welcome back. Later we'll be hearing from the shock election winners advance. But first
Get ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
is here at the start of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy.
There we
Megan
go.
Wolf, culture
Megan Wolf,
correspondent,
culture
and today
correspondent.
starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go
the
to Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his name.
by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you. I do hope that being with you here today is among
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated. Yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Also, your camera on the right side will be a little bit delayed.
Now back to Thunder Twat.
Several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been.
Wild ride this has been. Wide shot.
Fantastic. And
Am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an actor?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
I actually had a little bit of background in something like this during high school. We were the mass media team, and we would cover events like that. I cared a lot more about the video editing than the live streaming type things, because we only had like 3 viewers, but that did, I got a lot of background in what I did in high school. High school is like a really important time for video editing and things like that. Got me into, I made my Five Nights at Freddy's video for a class in high school. First learned about the iMac and learning how to edit in high school. Did a lot of the school things. So if you ever get the chance to do a media class in high school, would definitely recommend it.
Sure. So, if you're not doing it for rewards, what is it that drives you?
I don't know how you're supposed to really like do a let's play of this game, because it's either you're gonna I don't want to force it in like, you know, I'm just being quiet and like, oh, here's a witty insight. Like, I feel like it's either you're gonna be talking the whole time or doing absolutely nothing. The first time I played this episode, I was just listening the whole time, and it felt so weird just being quiet. So I'm gonna opt for the kind of talking throughout it, I guess. I don't really know. I'm just kind of... This is like ADHD simulator, because there's so much going on. There's all these shiny buttons. We got this fan moving. Yeah, what do you mean? Get on this... Oh, there. There we go.
What do you make of this historic
What do you make of this?
election?
Ah, well. Ha ha ha. Well. There's so much going on. We got these tapes down here. Okay. Here's all the things that you have to take care of. Assuming you're not clicking the fan. Oh, you can change that? Oh, that's so cool. That's attention to detail right there. No, don't want to do that.
Not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, he won't do it again. Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Medicated, which opens
Oh, you have to click on this thing down here.
Stop the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
exciting stuff. Let's take a look. Exciting stuff.
Beautiful.
Cool, looks like Blunderclash is losing it in the studio, but we ain't got time for that. There's more interference coming. It's a bit trickier this time, mate. Use that little flashing joystick to the left of the knob, or hold down your middle mouse or Alt on your keyboard, and as the frequency changes, match it to the white bit by dragging right.
You think I don't know that?
Now we're going to squash the frequency back by dragging left.
Knowles, we mustn't. Think of Carol.
That's Dr. Lance to you, Miss Flanagan.
Ms. Flanagan?
Jubbly, mate.
For you, baby.
Next, we're going to change the amplitude. Same as last time. Little joystick or hold Alt or middle mouse, and this time, push upwards.
You told me, but I didn't listen.
Doctor,
I'm drowning, Lance, you said.
you need to see this.
Right, now let's match it back by going downwards.
The virus.
First time I did this, I was so bad at it. I did nothing right.
This formula, this is the key.
Stop it all.
Bloody perfect.
This game actually holds a Guinness World Record for having the most amount of real footage inside a game. I think it was something like 43 hours worth of footage. And that's just the stuff they did use. They probably have hundreds and hundreds of hours of recording. Did a lot of actors. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? I forgot what I didn't hear what he said.
Mate, get an add-on or we'll get fired. Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words.
Okay.
As you probably noticed, the broadcast screen here is about 2 seconds behind the master screen here. When someone says a
There we
naughty
go.
word, the bleep button lights
Kind of goofed up at the
like
end there,
this.
but we're good.
2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button or the space bar on your keyboard for as long as the swear word lasts.
Why is that thing loud?
Can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scroll do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it
Who are these
now.
people?
Mate, if you don't turn up the broadcast volume, you won't be able to time your bleeps. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro.
Bleeping like a pro. Honestly, this is like the kind of button that some of us need inside the Among Us. The people who aren't so keen on the colorful language. Just need to give them a censor little button.
It's too late. You can use the
Hey,
number
come on
buttons on your
down.
keyboard.
Bring your butt. You want it? You want it? We've got it. Okay. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Beautiful.
I'm told we can now go live to advance.
We are about to go live. So this game is kind of a political game. The first episode is very... This guy is like drunk is what...
Oh shit, he's pissed.
There we go. This game is actually really stressful. It's not the most relaxing game. I will say that. Not the most relaxing game because you kind of have to... You're just doing so much things at once. Boop. And you censor that. What? Wait.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you just have to click a random button. There we go. Okay. And we got a bleep Mr. Drunky over here. And the people are talking. Okay, there we go. You kind of get like your 3 finger setup right here. Like you have 1 on 4, 1 on 3, 1 on 2, and then 1. If you look up here, these people are just chilling up there. I don't know. It's so hard to talk about things when you're... Holy cow. This game is not a very easy game to record on. You cannot, like... You cannot... I don't know how... This is a hard game to Let's Play. It's a really hard game to Let's Play. There's so much going on. I have one hand on the button right here. One hand every 10 seconds. You have to click a different button down there, and you have to find what camera every 10 seconds. You have to listen to phone guy over here. You have to watch your swear button. You have to... Stop telling me what to do, Dave. Holy cow. There's so much going... Oh god. This game is not... This is a terrible first game to make a Let's Play of. I think it's a good game, but it is not an easy... There's no rest. You're like on it the whole time. Whew. I need to go back to Subnautica, which is like a relaxing game. What if I just broadcast 1? Like, what would happen if I just did that? I'll do that on my next Let's Play. Go to this guy, and we're gonna bleep you. How did I do bad on that? I totally nailed that. I bleeped you out. So basically the gist of it, I would get really good at reading subtitles, because that's what most of this game is going to be if you're watching it, is reading subtitles. These English people, they're trying to get people to be more Oh, Dave, if you were an actual person, I would not strangle you. I would just not say nothing but be irritated on the inside and then get more irritated with you over time and continue to not say anything. That's what I'd do. But metaphorically, I would strangle you with love. I would smother you with my love. That doesn't sound right. I would be mildly cross with you. That's what I would do, Dave. Davey.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the
Whew.
people who created
It ends today.
Today.
it. Ends today. And tomorrow
Tomorrow, start making it fair again.
just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gentlemen,
Beautiful.
I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance. And our apologies for the delay. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble. So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National
I
Micro
love
News.
the, like,
We'll be back
whatever
tomorrow
this
with
is.
full coverage
It's
the
kind of
first
sad.
in advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for all the help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be
Thank
coming
you.
back.
Thank
Job's
you.
yours, mate. Good
Can I
luck.
get my walk? Wait.
Old boring politics then.
This is some weird fever dream. Am I dying now?
I think we're done. Oh, you can play this. Cool.
Time for a drink? Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
Look at all these subtitles. Holy cow. There's so... This game is giving me a panic attack, like, actually. I got an E. That's not going to be good. The first time I played through this, when I was not trying to do everything at once, I got a much better grade. It was like a B+ or whatever. Yeah. So basically, the less wrong things you do, the more money you make. Holy cow, I can't breathe. This is a very stressful game. Continue. You have received your full wages. Current wealth, broke, and poor. Yeah, I have no money right now. Yeah, I don't make much money. What is Channel 1 thinking me? What is the boss thinking me? The boss loves me! Thanks, boss!
Welcome to the archive. This is where you can have a quick look back at what you've done and how it looked to the public. There's 3 sections: broadcast, rushes, and adverts. Let's start with broadcast.
I don't want to do that. I don't want... I don't care. I already did this.
Any one of them and hit load tape. Once it's finished loading,
I don't want to.
and the fast forward at the bottom there to help you
I
get
don't
to
want to do that. Let me leave, please.
have a look at those.
Rushes.
Rushes route. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4 signals you got from the studio during the actual broadcast. Difference is you can mute any combination of them, so you can have a listen to the stuff you weren't allowed to show. Select the broadcast and give it a go. And when you're done listening to
Back,
the backstage
please.
secrets, hit back.
There we go. Save and quit. Very nice. Since we are watching a British thing, I'm going to go get a glass of tea. Be right back. Except through the magic of movie magic, it'll seem like I'm not gone at all. And this is where my editor would edit in me if I had an editor. That's what would happen. Oh goodness, my camera actually froze. I wonder how long it's been frozen for. That's really disheartening. How am I supposed to know if it freezes?
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
We're still vassals. Slaves were just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan.
We're only getting started.
There we go. I guess through the power of movie magic, we're just gonna
Good evening. I'm Megan.
hope I don't freeze.
What a wild ride this has been.
If you're watching this right now, my face camera froze like almost immediately, and I don't think any of my face was covered for that, so I am just going to edit this and put in like a puppy or kitten or something, and you're just going to pretend it's me. We're going to call him Kitten Heart. If you've ever played the game Breath of the Wild, and you've gone to the one of the secret tech labs, this song sounds just like it. Day 3, an unexpected form. You arrive home to find post on the mat. Post means mail in English, most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Curiosity gets the better of you and you open it. The first page is filled in already. Your name? Alex Winston. Your spouse? Sam Winston. Your children? Charles Winston, 14, and Susie Winston, 19. Well, you muse. At least they got the basics right. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would be friendly and introduce yourself to your new coworkers. Be productive and get to work immediately. Ease yourself in and orient yourself with your new workplace. Reminisce with friends about old jobs. I'd be friendly. Question 2. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. Now, a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would help your colleague cover up their violation. Recommend that your colleague reports it. Promise your colleague that you won't tell anyone. Report the violation to your supervisor immediately. I would recommend that my colleague reports it. Question 3. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would leave work on time. I would leave work on time. Believe me, I would leave work on time. I'm not doing unpaid labor. Question 4. It's the annual company barbecue, and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day out with friends and family. Are washing your hair that day. You cannot both look forward to your day out and wash your hair. Those things are not compatible. Go if you're free but wouldn't mind missing it. Have been practicing with your coworkers. Think you'll win the talent show? No, not at all. I would not mind missing it. Question 5. You've had a long, successful career and are now about to retire. In your speech, you list your achievements and all the good memories you have of working there. Give an honest review of the pros and cons of the company? No. Focus on issues and challenges you faced while working there? No. Refuse to attend. It would be between... I wouldn't refuse to attend. If I could not attend and not be in trouble, that'd be good. But I'd do the first one. In your spare time, you like to relax alone, doing things like listening to music or making models. Attend political rallies and stand up for what you believe in. I don't like politics. Encourage and support your children with their hobbies. Yeah, that sounds good. Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, getting away from the strain of the daily grind, exploring somewhere unfamiliar, and discovering new experiences and challenges. A structured day out at a theme park, bursting with thrills and attractions for you and your family. A romantic getaway with your partner to a tropical island paradise. It'd be in the mountains if I could do that. I'd say probably natural beauty. It is most important that the government keeps people safe, free, happy, or equal. We're not equal. Well, I mean, we are, but in practice, I don't think the government should not keep people equal. That's not something they can do. Should keep the people happy. Government should keep the people free. Government should keep the people safe. Yeah, I know the correct answer is free, but honestly, if the government could make me happy, then I would be happy to be free and safe and equal. Ha! Outsmarted it. Sign your name. My name is Day 3. That was my birth name, but I legally changed it to Day 6. Day 6, a family matter. It's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up a favorite coffee cup, a worn-out souvenir of your first trip together. The print's faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. A knock at the window. brings you back to reality. There, in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. I just realized something. I don't think you guys can see what I'm reading. That is definitely something to be aware of. We're gonna scooch my face over here. I didn't think about that. I also don't know how to change it so that I can record separately. But yeah, look at my face. It's over here now. There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let him in, they sit on the kitchen table, visibly stressed. That is gaudy. Chris takes a deep breath. I'm so sorry for bursting in so late, Alex. Chris stammers. But I need a favor, and you're the only one I can ask. No problem. What's going on? You must have seen all this crazy advanced stuff. The Assets and Wealth Act, they're calling it. Taking people's hard-earned money to fund the lazy. It's poopy. You've never seen Chris this agitated. I'm not saying the top 1% or whoever don't have stupid money, Chris adds hastily, but they can afford it. People like me, we're gonna lose everything. That's awful, but I'm not sure I can help. You were always the well-off one in the family. I'm sorry, but taking from the rich to help the poor doesn't sound so bad. I don't know. You're gonna take everything, Alex! Everything! Everything I've spent my life building! I can't let that happen. I need a favor. Whatever you say, sir. Chris' eyes find the floor tiles. I need to borrow your passport. They've taken mine and half the bloody countries, but people always say you and I look similar, so Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe, but I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex, I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. No, that's illegal. Chris's mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you and Sam. I've treated your children like they were my own. We're family. Does that mean nothing to you? It's against the law. I can't help. I am a law-abiding citizen, good sir. Fine. I'll solve this myself, Chris spits. So much for family loyalty, huh? I sound like a ghoul from Fallout New Vegas. Grabbing the neon fluorescent suitcase, Chris disappears into the night. You go back to the dishes, picking up Sam's cup again. The peeling face now seems to bore into you. The knot in your stomach tightens. Day 6. Day 8. Back to work. Dooba dooba. Day 8. The fallout. Okay. Where'd my Walkman go? Can I just not pick up the phone? How long is this thing gonna run for? Should I answer it? Should I prank them? Okay. He just stood in that club for 60 seconds waiting to call me. Wait, how is he talking in a different place? They didn't have, well, most people didn't have cell phones. What's he calling me on? 4 bottom plugs. What? Huh?
Right, let's load up the adverts. You might want to have a bit of a think about
Should we play this? Is this toy safe?
Consequences, don't they?
We're not gonna play that. We're gonna play an elegant new skin cream with a porky little twist. Jus de. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Graham Gunnels, Gordon Gunnell, Jonathan Spleef, Taff Phony, Peaches Be Trippin', Didn't Turn Up Today, Harley Parmaham, Whisper Smith, Dirty Cloud Tears, Salty Pip Smoker as himself, Penelope Tree, Graham Grummels, Gordon Gunnell, Jonathan Spleef, Sultry, Barely Wearlong. Very nice, very nice, very nice. As himself, Handy Tomahawk, Hanglin Barnaby, Shep Pandarim, Gary Fishhooks, Alan Stevenson, it's Brian. Here we go. Alright, folks, we are in the movie making business. Can I pause? You can pause? Oh, that would have been good to know.
I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So, like with the adverts, choose carefully. And we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
My friend Janet says there's
See you, buddy.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon. 10 seconds, everybody.
Trust the
Not
moon.
the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5.
4, 3, 2, no!
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main
Good
headlines
evening.
tonight.
I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
Destination unknown. At the
Oh.
end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the vast majority
Beautiful.
of the country, I'll be asking my guess if we're on the way to a new future.
Okay, so those are the people that just ran for.
As their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes...
Why do we have that photo just ready to go?
Sophia Remington has always impressed. She was top of her class at university and graduated
At
with the
university?
highest
I
honors.
love university. That's such a specific place to
The
be.
markets have responded favorably to Sophia's
That's my favorite
such
school.
as 30 points in light of
University.
In her first press
conference.
this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snuggleheart.
Mr.
Sophia
Snugglehouse.
promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety.
I'm kind of
Intrepid scientist
Interested.
Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborg-Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's taint. The recently discovered
I don't know
poison
why
was
they
previously
have this
thought to
photo
be
of them just
but
arguing
thanks to
like
the
that. Like,
breakthrough
why do they have that
technology,
ready?
The pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful expeditions for this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together like we always have."
Like we always have.
Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving
Johnny Hamsleeve,
one of the
no!
capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very programme. Johnny is seen here with socialite and performance artiste Tiffany Lamore, whose recent show, Snatched Inside My Snatch, has kept her firmly in the public eye. Could romance be on the cards for these two budding A-listers? And grievous bodily charm. With Advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police and less oversight, are we using an Advance-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that, a mega move for the group of young actors.
Wait, what did this thing do? What was in this hatch?
The new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Oh no, the frequency. Here we go. Burp, 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 burp. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na. Na, 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 na,
swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about advances first week in office.
That's
What the
right.
future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
Yeah, Katie.
I don't. No.
Katie, come on. That's what everybody's saying, Katie. Why don't you should just agree with us? Come on.
I agree with you.
Yeah, there you go.
Steps in the grand plan.
Yeah,
Grand plan, Alan.
yeah, dude.
Alan James is right, Jeremy.
I love Alan already.
Heard. Ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
That is what they want.
I've just realised
It's
that
not true,
as
Katie.
we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes.
Wow.
Orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords.
Yeah.
having an orgy on our
Come on, guys. Alan James is right.
James is
Shamelessly self-promoting. Katie.
Oh,
how does the world
oh.
respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most destructive.
They just took the book.
Yes, Katie's right.
He just yoinked the book.
Thank you, but that isn't
That's
what
This
hilarious.
will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, we'll be laughing then.
That might be a
I'll
good way
be
to sell books, Alan, but
laughing
you
'cause
always
I don't
want
live
things
there.
to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Democracy's dead, and we killed it.
And change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks!
Yeah.
What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people. Maybe
Yeah, guys.
branded, but it's all
Listen,
little circus
okay,
that keeps us from seeing
if I have to pick a side in this game, I'm totally picking Alan Wright's side. His book is called Alan is Right, so I'm not going to argue with that.
to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic pedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
Yeah, Katie.
Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step.
Oh, come on.
Historic-
Come on,
As
Katie.
well as properly funding our public services,
Come on. What a killjoy.
already funneling unlimited
Alan's right.
into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book,
Alan James is right.
like opiates. See?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong.
I hate
want
belief
to see
juice.
these changes, but only if they're sustainable.
Actually, I love belief juice. It goes down great with a blessed burger.
Dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan.
Quickly, Alan.
I'd like to you.
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
What are you beeping me at?
Very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act.
Ooh.
That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly
News. Heck yeah.
You know, I think we might do some good.
Everts. Oh no! I didn't know that I was supposed to hit that button.
In my life.
Yuletide ornaments
We'll seem full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately I can't understand it for you.
Christmas ornaments. We want to give
Well, I don't know what she meant by that.
Christmas gifts. You know what it's like? You've run out of things to dress up, and you want your house to look like a Christmas bomb.
Right, Christ, I'm absolutely fucking flying, I tell you. How's it going, actually? Fuck it, I don't care. I hate the fucking news. Oh, bloody
Dude, how many people walk past this window?
see you later, bye.
Christmas elephant. We've got all
I'm
the
just
things
saying,
crazy deals. This is a clear out of the storage locker that's
Watch this lady. How many people walk past?
it's a rainbow of crazy fun. Don't be a prick and get
Do it. Walk past. Do it. Walk past. She's just doing laps. She's getting her exercise in.
segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines.
It's gonna be like a
And then
420
we
mode,
with the
or
criminal
not.
justice
Oh
system
dear.
every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory.
Right.
Judge,
Oh, that was
a lawyer who
difficult.
sees the problem
Oh, that
speaks
was.
up
There we
on the
go.
front line.
Haha.
Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What? What'd I
it like
do?
on the front line of
What'd I
the
do
hot
wrong?
press of The cold hand of justice.
Well, as you
Oh,
can
there we
imagine,
go.
Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country.
What country are you in, buddy?
Every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our
Ooh,
desks.
Which must affect the
sheesh.
support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy.
Who are you?
There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem.
Greg?
We need more support from ministers.
Who are you?
What are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide.
Come on, Greg.
Give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Yeah,
Hello,
justice.
Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime.
What if we just broadcast that?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I am sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night.
There's so much going on at one time. There we go. And then you're gonna go. You're gonna stay there, and then you're gonna get bigger.
So you feel the streets
There you
simply aren't
go.
safe anymore.
You're getting
Where have we
bigger.
gone wrong, Bob?
You're contracting. Now you're going up. Going up. We're all good. We just chillin'. We just chillin'. We're getting wider, getting bigger, getting thick with 3. See, there we go.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Goodness.
Gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, clearly states that. Oh, bugger! Hang on a moment, Jeremy. Your bloody gimps escaped. Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral
Yes.
decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You go back in your gimp space.
And
Off you go.
whose
back
responsibility is it to make
Is this like normal for you UK viewers? Is this like a normal thing for your news?
Darling, where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. Mummy said get
Clive,
in
I am not having this again.
Mummy said get back in your gimp space. No! Naughty! You beast, Clive! You
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility.
It looks like these
of the
people
criminal,
are
no one else.
streaming from their computers.
Everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians.
I feel like I was not paying attention for a minute. I don't know how we got to the news to this.
No, she takes 3 of the pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police.
I would love to see candidate number 4.
And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time
Happy
to get
birthday, Tony.
Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swat. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Tony!
Jez, call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Yeah, Tony.
Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but
Oh, no.
institutionalization
I am doing
you can
so
imagine.
bad. I'm gonna get
obviously,
fired.
Titwanks are quite hard to come by.
They
I'm
are.
picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
So bad.
I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris.
Oi, oi.
Chris.
Oi, oi.
Vampire Chris.
This one's, yeah?
Yep.
One sec, love. Shit, mate, Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know?
Tony.
Inherently unjust.
So bad.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Not now, fellas. I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
For the little boy.
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal
No
here, Tony.
fucking way. Let's believe that.
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we're literally away for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around...
Very serious and complex.
After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. After these messages.
1 minute back, everybody.
Wow.
That went well.
Yes.
Mate, I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music.
I don't know why I feel like I need to...
Time with the music, you can see the result on the vision mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't know, you won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay
What am I supposed
in
to
the
do?
groove. Also, one last tip: when the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
Miss Dress already banging his head against the wall. Look, it's alright, I've got this. I'm sure he's on his way.
Progress. After all, there's nothing better than moving forwards. The advanced go-getters. Forwards. Together.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolfe, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the
Welcome's
first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College
What's
who
up with
today
camera
received a
one?
grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest.
I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Greg were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Jeff Algebra.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle.
I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey,
Poor kids.
I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose
Sus?
with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait
Go
to
get
see
ready,
it.
everyone.
That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
How? How did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this old democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary. Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fist! Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist! No!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning.
Oh no!
Will this make me feel better about my violent father?
No, not your violent father!
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
So important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right, maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
No, Gary.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist.
Gary the
and you're
Fist!
just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all
2 gay
alone.
dads!
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blake owns a motorbike.
He does.
But I can't fight all 3 of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
What's this thing do?
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be peachy keen if you work as a team.
It's my choice to be mean. So stop now, make a different choice.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cruel laugh. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love maths.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist. But that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum if for dinner he had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner?
Bullying women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah.
If you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yeah! Love it. So good. That was I had a fun time.
We have time for tonight.
I really enjoyed that.
Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the
So
country.
good.
My name's Jeremy Donaldson.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh, that was brilliant.
So good.
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but doesn't make it so.
Wait.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
Yeah. A+. Heck yeah. Wow. Felt good about that one. Really nailed the musical segment right there. Just gonna say it. Well, everyone, that is my first segment. Tune in tomorrow for the next part of Not for Broadcast.
Hi, I'm world-class sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves. I'm not fat, but you are. Don't worry, ladies. Now you can have me, Johnny Hamsleeve, right there in your lounge.
Johnny!
Match day, happy day. Me and the lads are playing away. I'll take you through a proper match day workout with my two cracking assistants. Who knows, within a few weeks, you could be as fit as them. What a day, in the coach cruising down